Today on Urban Rush, actor Jackson Davies. The smart cookies with financial advice for couples. The latest gadgets for techies. Food writer Melanie Fury. Plus, you'll be amazed by the stylish clothing lines now available at Sears.
Welcome back to the show. Of course, technology changes daily, if not hourly.
Right.
Yes.
And Akash Sablok is joining us to tell us what is the latest. How are you, Akash?
I'm very well. Yourself?
So let's start off with the iPod, or the iPad rather.
Yes.
When are we going to see this gorgeous piece of technology?
Well, they're getting it down south on April 3rd, and there's two editions. That's going to be the Wi-Fi edition. There's going to be a Wi-Fi and a 3G edition. The 3G is going to come about probably the end of April down south, and I think that what they're doing, they're just working out with carriers here what's going to happen up north.
Now,
here.
with the iPhone, that took a year before we saw the iPhone here. Is it going to take as long?
Won't take as long?
No, it won't take. It'll be a lot sooner. And one thing to note, you won't be able to use the current chip that you have in your iPhone right now or your regular phone now. It's actually a half SIM. It's a micro SIM, so it's a smaller SIM card. So if you're going to be using the 3G, you'll have to get a separate plan for that. The Wi-Fi unit's great. It's basically going to do everything that you have in most places have Wi-Fi. Yeah. It does have Bluetooth. Yeah. It does have, movie capability. It does basically everything an iPhone or an iPod does. Yeah. But you just won't have...
It's bigger.
It's big, yeah.
It's just bigger.
9.7 inches. Yeah, exactly.
But now, you have all sorts of other stuff with you today that we want to get to. First of all, let's start with this little camera. What makes this camera different?
Well, there's so many point and shoots out there, and you got to get something that's going to be a little bit different than what else is on the market. This is Samsung's ST1000 here. I'll just turn it on. I'll just turn it around here to show you the screen. It's got this beautiful 3-inch touch screen. Yeah. And look at this little photo that just happened to appear. Look at that. I think that's the stock photo that comes with the camera. So. Yeah.
Now,
I think that's the stock
photo. It has GPS on it. Now, what does that mean?
It's got basic GPS geotagging, and what that is that when you go out and you're out and about shooting, and you've gone down to LA, you've gone down to Squamish, you've gone everywhere shooting, you come back and it attaches a little tag to the photo, tells you where you took it. And it's smart enough to tell you which city you took it in. So you're not wondering, where was this photo taken and which area was this photo taken? It gives you the coordinates.
I don't travel nearly enough to use that, but that has great other features on it as well. It's wireless and Bluetooth.
It's got Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, so you can, when you come home, you're not worrying about wires and connecting or anything. Boom, right away.
Basically, you can email them right off the screen.
Oh yeah, you're out and about. You get a Wi-Fi connection at a coffee shop. Email your photos right then and there. You don't have to wait till you get back to your computer.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Now they just have to build a phone.
We've got a glass of water here. What are we doing with this?
Well, I was a little thirsty for the segment, so just in case. Just in case. No, I've got the Finesse Extreme MP3. This is a wonderful MP3 player that's waterproof. I'm just going to play the song here.
So you can actually swim and wear this thing?
Yep.
Really?
Can you hear that?
I'm sure they...
Well, the audience can.
Yeah.
So you can really just dunk this whole thing in. It's just not just water resistant.
The whole thing is waterproof.
Yeah,
I know. Even the headphones are waterproof. So you just throw all that in there. And it's great for swimming.
I was going to say, you could take that swimming, because that's one of my wife. She loves to swim, and one of her big things is, she sort of misses music. But
yeah, and this is great. I mean, if a shark's chasing you, you might want to hear your friends calling you for it. But
now I always wonder why somebody would have an MP3 player that's not an iPod, but that one I get.
Yeah,
so it definitely has something different.
This is great. You get about 240 songs you can store on it. You can go up to a depth of about 4.5 meters, 15 feet.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, and what have we got here?
Well, we have the Targets. This is the premium multi-charger, so it's about the size of an iPhone. It's really nice. It's one of the most compact chargers out there. It gives you a lot of capability where you can actually charge 2 devices at a time. So I've got a laptop connector and an iPhone connector here at the same time. And then, of course, if you want to switch it out, you just change the tip. Oh, nice. And of course, if you want to travel in your car, you can use a car charger as well. And what Targus has done, and this is really cool, it's future-proof. So you buy a new phone, you buy a new laptop, and you want to connect it.
You don't have to buy a whole new thing?
They will send you the new tip for it.
You're kidding me? That's a brilliant idea, because that's always a big concern for people, right?
And the chip is no charge. It's just for shipping and handling. And that's what you don't want to worry about buying a new charger every time.
Nice.
Now, what the heck is this? This looks old school.
David Letterman is angry.
Yeah, I know. He's called me a couple times. He wants his mic back. This is the Blue Mic Yeti. So it's a USB mic.
And people might recognize this logo.
Oh, yes, it's THX certified. Lucas himself built this right here. So
with his own hands.
Yeah, so I was playing around with it. I did a little recording here.
Testing the Blue Mic Yeti microphone. It's a high-quality USB.
Nice, so it's just USB.
Yeah.
So what would somebody use this for?
Talking,
but...
Well, I mean, if you've got an audio blog, You're doing interviews. You're doing recordings yourself. It's got cardioid, so it's got an omnidirectional and unidirectional microphone setting. When you use the bidirectional, it's great if if you're interviewing somebody back and forth, front to back.
Yes.
And it'll actually cancel out the side noises. It'll reject any noises.
It's a good microphone.
It's a wonderful microphone.
It's a solid microphone.
Now this is pretty self-explanatory.
That is a wonderful case from Griffin. That's an arm case for when you are jogging or at the gym or something like that.
I actually got this one.
Yeah, to keep it on your arm for the iPhone. It's designed specifically for the iPhone. It will work with the iPod Touch, but it's very secure and it's water resistant.
I can say having it myself, it keeps it nice and solid on your arm. It doesn't move around a lot. You don't lose your music, and it doesn't get that.
And the cool thing is that you can still use the touch of the iPhone or the iPod with it.
And now what is this guy?
So this is the Griffin Tune Juice. So you can hook any USB connection. This is great for charging your iPhone. Basically doubles the battery life of your iPhone. And you don't have to worry about charging this thing unit. Here, actually,
How did you open it? I don't want to break it.
That's okay. It just slides out.
I will break it.
It just uses 3 standard AA
batteries. So it's just
batteries.
a charger with batteries.
Yeah, and you can put your own battery. You can use rechargeable batteries onto it as well.
Very cool.
Very nice. And last but not least, we've got a couple things here. First of all, the Verbatim
Insight, very, very thin backup drive, USB drive, 320 gigs in that. Coolest thing about that, it tells you exactly how much is left on the drive.
That's cool.
And it's very thin. You can carry it around. You don't need an external power supply. You can use that.
It's not one of those monsters that's bigger than your computer.
I was going to say they got really big for a little while.
And this here is very
right on the MacBook Air, I've got the iSkin. This is the Pro FX. It comes in different colors, actually. I've got the black here, so you can't even notice on there. But it's got microband on there, so it protects from allergies and bacteria.
Cooties.
Yeah, that one. I don't want to say it.
Cooties protector.
Yeah. Oh, nice. So that one's yours now. So.
And what's this?
This is the Targus case. This is a really cool travel case. This is their A7 series, and it's got little tiny. It's called their tri-pocket system. It actually protects your laptop. The top part and everything is water resistant. And the cool thing is, a lot of airports have the restrictions now of what you can carry and how much you can carry on board. This will
light.
It's so light, and you don't have to worry about it being restrictive carrying your laptop on board.
Well, Akash, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Many cool gadgets.
So we each get to pick one thing off the table on the break, and when we come back, Melanie Fury will be joining us talking about food, travel, all kinds of things. And today we're talking specifically about a guilt-free poutine. Hello! My stomach is singing.
I don't believe in that.
You'll find out.